Welcome to the Front Seat Life podcast. This is Jessica Butts, your host and CEO and creator of Front Seat Life, where I help you be unapologetically who you are in your life, love, and business. Good morning, Front Seat Lifers, and well, Merry Christmas. It's actually Christmas Eve. I am up very early doing some reflection time and getting ready for a busy and wonderful next couple of days. And I realize you may be listening to this whenever. It might be June, it might be September. I don't know when you're going to be listening to it, but for those of you who are avid listeners and listen right as the podcast comes out, thank you as always to you, and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. So again, it is Christmas Eve, 2019, very early. I'm getting ready to go for a walk, and yes, I'm burying the grocery store today. I feel like a fool for doing that, but I'm doing the grocery shopping, and then I'm doing a church service, Christmas Eve church service with a friend, and spending time with my man this evening. So lots and lots coming up, but I actually wanted to record this today for a couple of reasons. One is a funny reason. I needed to make sure that my kick butt voice, the one that I usually swear at you at and go crazy with, needs to be checked, because today is not necessarily about that. It is about the best visualization tool I have ever done personally and also with my clients. So this is actually a pretty special episode because this is something that I normally only reserve for my private clients. This is something I do with my clients when we're at group coaching. I've done it, as a therapist in person. I've done this a lot of different times. I still do it in my life, and hands down, it is the best visualization exercise I've ever done. So I'm excited to bring it to you. I also have another funny thought that I have done 51 episodes. I've only had, I will have 52 because I started the second week in January. I started 1/11/19 of last year. So I will end this year, a full year of this podcast, with 51 episodes. This will be the 51st episode. And I think this episode will be the very first episode that does not have an explicit sign. I do not see myself swearing in this episode. So let's see if I get through it. So here's the deal about this episode. I know that there are a lot of you that listen to this while you're driving. This is not the episode to listen to while you're driving. Quite honestly, it's going to be a waste of your time, because while this episode is going to be about 15 to 20 minutes, I want you to take 40 minutes or 30 minutes or an hour to actually do this entire exercise. So I'm going to walk you through the visualization. But then I want again, don't even listen if you're not going to do the whole thing, because it's not going to make any sense. So I want you to go through the visualization exercise I'm about to walk you through, which means that you need to be in bed before you go to bed, which actually would be a great time to do this, during your morning practice or sometime during the day where you have 40 minutes. And I know that's going to be crazy. You could use it as an excuse with your family around the holidays. It's going to be hard to get away from the family, all the things. But this is the episode where you really need to spend some time listening and literally push play, which, right now and continue going. And then when it's over, get out a journal and write every visual that you have. So I will obviously talk to you about that at the end, but I wanted to preface it so that you literally don't waste your time. Like my time is valuable, your time is valuable, and I want you to get the most out of this. So flag this or come back to it, but this is not the one that you want to be listening to while you're in the shower or putting your makeup on, because this is actually to get the most out of it. You're going to need to close your eyes, get centered, and then journal afterwards. So I think that's all the prefaces that I wanted to have, that I'm going to do my best to have my best soothing voice and not my kick butt Jessica voice, and not driving where you need to be. And then so have a journal. That was, I guess, the last thing, is have your journal next to you, because I'm going to ask you to close your eyes. And then as soon as I'm done, we're going to end the episode. I'm going to ask you to pick up your journal, and then I'm going to have you write down every feeling, every single thing you remember, the feelings in your tummy, how you felt about yourself, what you saw, what was there, where were you, what were you doing in your life, all the things. So, are you ready to go? Okay, I'm excited. All right, everybody. I would love for you to be in a comfortable position. Doesn't matter where you are. You can be laying in bed. You can be sitting in a chair, but just get into a comfortable position. And I want you to close your eyes whenever you feel comfortable. And I want you to start relaxing and feeding into this exercise with all of your energy. So just start by getting your eyes closed and getting in a comfortable position. And now I want you to imagine something kind of amazing happens. You're going to go to bed tonight, and you're going to wake up in the morning, and a miracle has happened. Everything you've been working for, everything you've been manifesting, everything that's on your vision board, everything that you've been desiring, all of those feelings, even the wishes and the dreams that you may not have even told anybody else, they all come true. So that's what I'm about to walk you through. So I want you to actually imagine going to bed tonight in your bed. Your bed now. So get there now in your visualization. You're going to go to bed. And you're going to wake up. Don't open your eyes actually, but imagine it in this visualization that you wake up tomorrow morning and it's your ideal day. It's your ideal life. A miracle has happened. And everything that you have been dreaming of, manifesting, praying about, hoping, wishing, dreaming, all the things have happened. So I want you to open your eyes in your visualization and start looking around. Where are you? Where do you live? What does your bedroom look like and feel like? How good are your sheets? Who's next to you? Anyone? Are you by yourself? Are there dogs or cats or a human or kiddos? And you start to slowly realize, oh my goodness, the miracle has happened. And this is my ideal life. I have been praying about this. I've been working my butt off to get here. I've been doing all the things. I've been working hard on my business, doing the personal development, having the difficult conversations. I have leaned in, and it all has happened. So as you get up and you start to realize it's happened, I want you to check in with yourself about how you feel. How do you feel right now? Knowing that you have done it. That the ideal person or nobody is next to you, and that's what you have dreamt of. Freedom or love or connection or, again, freedom. What does your room, you're not even in your house yet, what does your bedroom look like and feel like? And where are you? What do you see outside the window? Where do you live? You start to have a realization. A miracle has happened. And you start to have a realization that I live where I've always dreamt I would live. Where is that? All right. You start to get excited now. You're going to get up, and it's an ideal day, but a regular day. So this is the cool thing about this, is that it's a normal day for you. It might even be a work day. If it's your ideal day and you love what you do, it may or may not be. It's completely up to you. It's your ideal day. So you get up and you venture out into your ideal home. Take it in. What does your bathroom look like? You get up and have your morning pee. What does your bathroom look like? Go get some coffee or tea. What does your house look like? Where do you live? What are the feelings that are coming to you right now as you start to explore your ideal home that you've worked so hard for? What does it look like? How does it feel? As you keep starting your day, and you're now in your kitchen making tea or coffee, what's around you? You are looking outside. What's outside? Who's there? Anyone? Is it super early? Is it later? It's your ideal day. You're either alone, maybe there's people in the home, maybe you're with somebody, maybe there's 10 dogs. And of course, you're going to have a morning practice in your ideal day because it's part of what got you here. So where do you go for your morning practice? Is there anybody with you? Is it outside? Is it inside? You take your coffee and tea and you grab your journals and you go somewhere in your home or outside, and you get to have a luxurious, beautiful morning practice where you are filled with gratitude, especially this morning, because it has happened. All of what you've been working for has happened. You are so filled with gratitude, and you know that getting up early, having a morning practice, these things are part of what got you there. So I want you to sit wherever you're sitting in your visualization and have that moment. Have the moment of, oh my gosh, I'm so grateful. What is around you? How do you feel? There might even be tears streaming down your face because you're so grateful. Just sit with that for a few minutes. You may even pause, but I'm going to keep going, so you could certainly pause and sit with that longer. As you go about your day, you're now getting up from your practice and you get to start your day. You get to start your ideal day. What are you going to go do today? What's on your agenda on your ideal day? Are you working? Are you volunteering? Are you doing yoga? Are you speaking on a huge stage? Are you changing people's lives? Are you writing books? Are you working with animals? What are you doing today on your ideal day? Who's with you? How fired up are you? So you go to your bedroom again, you go back to that glorious bathroom, and you start to get ready. You go into your closet, and it's just filled with ideal things. Your favorite wardrobe, your favorite clothes, quirky or classic or sassy or whatever, but everything in there makes you feel good. Your body makes you happy because it's ideal. You feel whatever you feel. Strong, confident, sexy, sassy. Because you've worked hard to get to this ideal day. You feel confident. So you're getting ready, and you get ready and you get to put these clothes on. You get to prepare your body for your zone of genius. You get to go do what most makes you happy, and you feel magnificent. You feel magnificent. You feel in alignment. You feel your best self. What are you wearing? How do you look? How do you feel? As you prepare to leave the house, I want you to just, again, it's your ideal day. Is there anyone there? Are you saying goodbye to anyone? Or is the solitude blissful? So now here's another exciting part. You get to go out to your garage, unless teleportation is part of your ideal day, which would definitely be mine. What is in your garage? Again, this is not about silly and tangible things like cars and homes, but it's about how it makes you feel. So what's in your garage? What car is waiting for you? Something that makes you feel what? Proud, safe, happy, frugal, abundant, amazing, confident, whatever car is waiting for you. Or it might be a private jet, for God's sake. Who knows? I mean, there might be a driver let's dream big. There might be a driver waiting for you. There might be a private jet. Dream big. Whatever it is for you. A yacht. Maybe you take a boat to wherever you're going. Whatever is teleporting you makes you feel amazing, abundant. And now you get to go do whatever you get to do today to be magnificent. You might be going to the airport or taking a private jet, or maybe you don't even go anywhere. Maybe you work from home in a gorgeous, amazing, ridiculous home office that makes you so proud, and it smells good and there's fresh flowers. It's your ideal day. What do you go do right now? I encourage you to pause the podcast right now if you're doing this the right way. And pause and really think about your ideal day. Okay, you just went and did your zone of genius. You feel incredible, magnificent, on a high. You just spent the afternoon doing what God created you to do. How do you feel? How do you feel right now? I want you to tap in to that feeling in your body. Where is that sense of happiness or pride? You're now leaving that, whatever you just did, feeling whatever you're feeling. Magnificent, proud, inspired, inspiring. And it's now afternoonish or whatever time it is for you. But, if it's your ideal day, I'm guessing you don't work 14 hours a day. It's probably a fabulous afternoon, and you get to go do whatever you want to do in the afternoon because you've created this life for yourself. You might take a nap. You might go to yoga. You might go meet friends for happy hour. You might start cooking. You might go spend some time reading. You might take a walk in nature. You might do all of those things. What are you about to go do? You're getting back in your car or back in your private jet, and you're going to wherever you want to go on your ideal day in your afternoon. Where do you go? Who do you see? What are you going to go do? So you're now there. You're either having a meal with someone, a happy hour, a yoga class, a walk with friends, a time alone by yourself to meditate, or maybe you're back home. But it's around 3:00 in the afternoon and you've got a couple of hours to do whatever you need to do because you have worked hard to get to having your afternoons off. You may pause again and think about where you are and what you're doing. You're wrapping up this beautiful day as you're going into evening, maybe 5 or 6 o'clock. What do you do on your ideal day? Maybe you go out to a fabulous, amazing meal, maybe with a group of friends, maybe with your partner, your kids, yourself. Where are you? What are you about to eat to nourish your body? You may be at home, you may be out. What are you wearing? Who are you with? What city, state, country are you in? It's maybe your primary home, a second home, but you're enjoying your evening with wine or tea or coffee or wonderful, amazing food by yourself with friends, new friends, old friends. Maybe you don't even know who these people are that you're with right now. But this is your visualization. Don't second guess it. You are rounding out your day. You have had the most whatever evening. For me, as an extrovert, it would be connected. It would be laughter, connection, deep conversation. Maybe for some introverts, it's one-on-one, it's your best friend, it's your lover, it's your partner, it's yourself. Might be just your kiddos. Whatever your ideal evening is, maybe it's at the beach or by your own fireplace. They're closing out this most magnificent, ideal day. You've taken care of your body. You're doing your zone of genius work. You're either by yourself or in an ideal, healthy relationship. You're in an ideal, healthy relationship with yourself. You have amazing people surrounding you. You live in abundance. And you're now going to bed. You're getting ready for bed, washing your face, closing up the house, getting into bed in those luxurious sheets. And I want you to think about how you feel right now. How grateful you are that you put in the hard work to make this happen. You are filled with some words, likely pride and gratitude. I want you to sit with these feelings. Is this time alone in the evening? Is there somebody with you? But you get to go to bed tonight on your ideal day, feeling full of love, full of abundance, full of pride, full of joy. Knowing you get to start all over again tomorrow. I would encourage you to pause this and sit in these feelings for as long as you need. It might be an hour. Replay the day, how you felt, what's around you, what you did, how magnificent you were. And when you are ready, you can unpause. I want you, whenever you're ready, again, if you need to pause, but whenever you're ready, I want you to open your eyes, grab your journal that is next to you with a pen, and I want you to sit in silence and write down every single thing until your hand falls off that you just experienced, the feelings, what's around you, who was with you, what you were doing, how you looked, how you felt, all the things. Write it all down and then keep it, of course, and read it and stay connected to that vision. Stay connected to that vision. Nobody else in this entire world, nobody, just had the same vision you did. Nobody. Your vision is your vision. It was given to you by the universe or by God. It is yours and yours alone. And the reason you had it, I believe very strongly, is because you are meant to have that. So I encourage you, if you're listening to this, whenever you're listening to it, but this is a post-Christmas, one day post-Christmas, through New Year's, to do this as many times as you need. And then revisit this each year. I pray and hope that this was powerful for you. I think you could hear me actually getting choked up. I had my eyes closed the entire time as well, and I was having my own, which is interestingly different than what it's been in the past. So thank you. Thank you for listening. Happy New Year, and I will see you for the New Year's episode. From the bottom of my heart, truly, thank you so much for listening. I know that you have a ton of options, and the fact that you are taking time to listen to the Front Seat Life podcast means absolutely everything to me. If you're interested in learning more about the Front Seat Life way of life in the community, there's a couple ways that you can do that. First is always starting with your personality assessment tool. It's available on my website at jessicabutts.com. It's totally free, and it will help you figure out your personality type so you'll have some idea of what we're talking about. Next is, if you're interested in hiring me for a keynote or some coaching or strategy days or the fabulous and amazing Front Seat Life community, you can find out all about all of that at jessicabutts.com. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you next time.